φεύγανε σαν πουλιά τα ψαροκάικα. Κάθε πρωί σκαρώναμε μαζί με το μηνά, ταξίδια μακρινά ως την Τζαμάικα. Κι αρμενίζαμε στα πέλαγα, αγάπη μου παλιά. Κι ύστερα το βραδάκι με πεισμενάκι στα καμπυλιά, σε πίνα κοριτσάκι σαν το κρασάκι γουλιά γουλιά. Κι ύστερα το βραδάκι με πεισμενάκι στα καμπυλιά, σε πίνα κοριτσάκι σαν το κρασάκι γουλιά γουλιά. Στο μεροκάμα το κοπίδι και σφυρί, έφτιαξα ένα σκαρί για το χατήρι σου. Σκάλισα στην πριμάτσα του γοργόνα θαλασσιά κι έγινα μια βραδιά καραβοκύρι σου. Κι αρμενίζαμε στα πέλαγα, αγάπη μου παλιά. Το βραδάκι με πεισμενάκι στα καμπυλιά, σε πίνα κοριτσάκι σαν το κρασάκι γουλιά γουλιά. Κι ύστερα το βραδάκι με πεισμενάκι στα καμπυλιά, σε πίνα κοριτσάκι σαν το κρασάκι γουλιά γουλιά. Ύστερα το βραδάκι με πεισμενάκι στα καμπυλιά, σε πίνα κοριτσάκι σαν το κρασάκι γουλιά γουλιά. Κι ύστερα το βραδάκι με πεισμενάκι στα καμπυλιά, σε πίνα κοριτσάκι σαν το κρασάκι γουλιά γουλιά. Και ευχαριστούμε. Στα μέρη που σε είχα πρώτο ειδεί, μικρό κορίτσι σου κι ήμουνα παιδί. Πούνε τα χρόνια, ωραία χρόνια, που είχες λουλούδια μες στην καρδιά. Πούνε η αγάπη γλυκιά μ' αγάπη, να μας ζεστάνεις την παγωνιά.
καρδιά, μόνη αγάπη, γλυκιά μ' αγάπη, να μας ζεστάνεις την παγωνιά.
παιδί και σε αγάπησα πολύ. Μα έγινε η αγάπη μου κλονάρια μαδημένα. Σπασμένα 30 φύλλα στο χώμα πεταμένα. Σπασμένα 30 φύλλα στο χώμα πεταμένα.
Γεια σου ρε Πέτρο. Ψυχή της παροικίας ρε.
Το περιβόλι της καρδιάς το κάψε όπως ο βοριάς. Τα όνειρά μου πέσανε βαριά τραυματισμένα. Αμένα 30 φύλλα στο χώμα πεταμένα. Σπασμένα 30 φύλλα στο χώμα πεταμένα. Thank you very much. Ευχαριστούμε.
Όχι, ευχαριστώ εγώ, George. Εγώ ευχαριστώ.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our 50th anniversary dinner and dance. A very welcome to our distinguished friends, the Mayor of Harrow, Councillor Anjana Patel, with the Mayoress of Harrow, Miss Usha Patel. I also welcome the Mayor of Brent, Councillor Ryan Hack. Also, a special welcome to Councillor Tony Wuru from Barnet.
Yes.
Our local MP, Mr. Bob Blackman, MP for Harrow East. The representative of His Eminence Archbishop Nikitas of Thyattira in Great Britain, Father Apostolos Trifilis. The representative of the Greek Embassy, Kyria Lavazou, and Mr. Vasilis Mavros as well. Now, as you've heard, this is our 50th anniversary since the establishment of our community. Our community was established on 27th of July, 1975, and this was about a year after the invasion of Cyprus by the Turkish army, and we had a number of refugees that came here to this community. And at that time, we had Father Kyriakos Korniotis, who was a priest who moved to this area in Harrow, and he had this great idea of establishing a new community here. So he put an advert in the local press. At that time, we didn't have actually any radio. For example, nowadays we have LGR, the London Greek Radio. We have the Hellenic TV. Those times, not even mobiles, not even computers. So it was really difficult to communicate and find people. But Father Korniotis managed to attract about 200 people, and in the very first meeting that they had in June 1975, they gathered all these people, and in fact, I believe it was only about 70 people, but they created the very first council, community council, and the first church was established in West Harrow, in Sumner Road. We stayed there for about until 1981, And from 1981 until 1988, we moved to Central Harrow in the Methodist Church in Angel Road. And finally, we came here in 1988. We rented out the old Church of the Holy Spirit, the Mission of the Holy Spirit, which belonged to the St. Mary's Church, the Anglican Church, which is situated in Kenton Road, only about a mile from here, further west. And we started using their community hall as a church, but eventually we moved here. And of course, as the community was growing all the time, we needed a bigger premises. And we had to fight for years to get permission to build this church. Eventually, we bought the old church, demolished the old church in 2009, and we started building the church, which was completed in a record time. It took only about less than 2 years, about 20 months. Following that, we started doing the iconographies. And those of you who have been in the church, you'll see the amazing iconographies. We haven't actually continued those since 2020 because of the pandemic and other pressing issues. However, we intend to renew the iconographies in the near future, especially after we pay off our mortgage. Really, because of your support and help over the years, the community has been able to grow and grow and grow. And we are really very thankful to you for all your help and support all these years. And we look forward to another successful, the next 50 years to be as successful or even better than the current or the last 50 years. Thank you very much for coming here. We very much appreciate your support. I call upon the Mayor of Harrow now, Councillor Anjana Patel, to give a brief greetings, please. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The father of the church, the priest of the church, chairman, and the whole of your committee. We've got Mayor of Brent, MP, Bob Blackman. We've got Councillor Nicola Blackman, my mayoress. And I cannot forget my friend Tony, councillor from Barnet. Because without him, I don't think I would be here, because he is the one I said, I have passed this church many a times, but I had never had an opportunity to come inside. So I said to Tony that I would like to visit this church. And he said, don't worry, I'll organize it. And I was very honored and privileged to come to your concert. And it was such a beautiful concert that I had a privilege to watch, because all the artists had actually come from Greece. I also forgot the ambassador from the Greek. Sorry, I forgot her name. First of all, I would like to congratulate you on your 50th anniversary. And I think it is my 50th anniversary being in this country as well. And I think that you as a community has come so far. And I think anything that you do is only with the strength of your community, because without community there is no way of doing anything, and they are your strength. And I can see that here tonight, that you have got such a large gathering here, and they're all here to obviously support you. So I would like to say once again, thank you very much for inviting me and my mayoress, and really a big thank you and a big congratulations to all of you for what you have done. I mustn't forget George. who I saw after a long time, George and his wife and whole of his family. And George and I go back since 2000 because I came to know him then. And I was very, very surprised to see you here, George, today. And so glad that you came up and say hello to me. So thank you very much for that. As we say, all of us, the communities that has come from abroad, I think we only good when we are working together, because there are many, many Indian communities at the moment who are also celebrating their 50 years, because in those days, or some of them are celebrating their 55 years as well, because when they came here, they also felt the same, that they need to, get together and do things together, because at the time there was no help, there was no TV, there was no mobile phones or anything like that, and so they had to do things by meeting and have a gathering together. And I think that's what they have done. And I think we are no different. I think we are the same communities. I think that we believe in unity, and we believe in working together, and also excel together as well. So thank you very much once again. And may you continue to celebrate your another 50-year centenary. And how can I forget you, our local fish and chip shop that was there. And I always used to say to him when he was building that I want to come to your church, I want to come to your church in time. So there you go. Thank you very much once again. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now is the turn for the Mayor of Brent, Councillor Ryan Hack, please.
Madam Mayor, thank you for hosting me tonight. To the priests and distinguished guests, and to members of the community. Everyone is bound here today to keep that tradition and that culture alive that is distinctive to the Orthodox Church. In the 1950s, many of my family came to this country from Ireland. In the 1970s, many of my family came to this country from Ireland. And after 1974, and long before that in the 1950s, let me say that the Greek Cypriot community have built this country, and we should be proud of that as well. True. My grandfather told me when he came to this country in 1970, he went to Cricklewood, and there were so many of the people from the Cypriot community that were there. They spoke about a time of renewal when people came to this country to build up London. A time of keeping that tradition alive, about family, about serving, about building a country where everyone feels included. You know, I'm only 27 years old, and I take, real honor of being here today, but I'm young enough that I'll be here on the 100th celebration of the year of when you will be celebrating as well. In the days and the months ahead, let me say thank you for all that you do in the London Borough of Brent, that's just over the road, and in the London Borough of Harrow and beyond as well. The Northwest London has been built by your community, and I say this as an ending note. Be proud of who you are, of what you contribute in London and beyond. And from the Mayor's office, and I say from the London Borough of Brent, thank you and God bless you.
Thank you. And now I would like to welcome also Councillor Tony Vuru from Barnet, please.
Thank you, Kalispera. I'm going to speak in English because obviously we have guests that don't have the privilege of speaking Greek. So let's thank a few people. Firstly, obviously, we've got to thank the Archimandriti of the church, the father, the president of the community, and all the committee. That's what we normally do. But the people we should really thank is everyone who's sitting on the tables. This community wouldn't be a community without you. You're here because you care for this community. And as my friend Mr. Mayor said from Brent, you contributed a lot. Yes, we have to thank the Right Honourable MP because he represents us in Parliament to pass our laws. We have to thank Madam Mayor of Harrow and Mr. Mayor of Brent because they represent the citizens of those councils, those communities. But really, you have to thank yourselves. The amount of work that you put in. Why are you here tonight? You could be at home sitting on your sofas, but you care about the future of any community. You've integrated. We have progressed. In 50 years, we're here, I'm making a speech in English. It would normally be in Greek. But we have to integrate, which we've done well. We have to move forward with our families. And our job, every single one of us here, is the next time this event is on, you bring your children and your grandchildren. Otherwise, in 50 years' time, we won't have a community. So remember that. But we thank you for all the efforts that you've done, and thank you for supporting this community, this church, this borough, and the neighbouring borough of Brent and Barnet. I've got to put that in as well. And thank you very much for everything you do. And we wish you a successful night tonight. And go home and tell people about what a nice community we all are here. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Well done, Tony.
Thank you, Tony.
Tony.
And now is the turn for our local MP, Bob Blackman, MP for Harrow East. And I would like to congratulate our MP, Bob, because, as you might know, he is now the chairman of the Conservative 1922 Committee. Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you. Happy 50th anniversary. And distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, can I just echo what has been said about thanking all the organisers and the volunteers, but can you give a big round of applause to the people who are serving the food and cooking the food?
Gary.
I hope you'll all agree it's delicious and very tough for anyone in North London that wants fish and chips tonight. Because all the fish and chips are closed and here. Equally, can I thank our musicians and vocalists who keep us entertained. They're always tremendous, aren't they?
Thank you.
Aren't they?
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
But, ladies and gentlemen, although you came together, I think, in 2010, wasn't it? 2010 here? Is that right? It was earlier, okay. But when the church was inaugurated?
The church was finished building in 2011.
2011. Okay, so I've been coming to this function. I'm just trying to work out how long I've been coming to this function. Since then, when I was elected in 2010. So I've been with you every year. And the food is always good. The company is even better. And indeed, the only thing I would just say is that my dancing hasn't improved. Yeah, no. But equally, ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to make a few comments about Cyprus and about Greece. Because earlier this year in May, my wife and I went on a trip to Cyprus to see at first hand what is going on there and get a guided tour from obviously the government of Cyprus, but also going to the border where Famagusta lays in complete ruins, and what a desperate position it is for Famagusta and for all Greek Cypriots. We heard at first hand from people from the northern part of Cyprus. They're the Muslim individuals who were residents in Cyprus before the illegal invasion by the Turks. And they told us about the dreadful conditions there are now in northern Cyprus, with more and more Turkish people arriving and literally creating new mosques and radicalising the young people in the northern part of Cyprus. At a time when we all want to see a settlement and the illegal occupation by Turkey ended, what worries me, hearing it first hand, not just from the Cypriot government, but also hearing from the Turkish Cypriots what a dreadful condition there is. This doesn't mean that we're likely to get a proper settlement or anytime soon, regrettably. It's one of the, as we know, it's one of the longest running disputes there is in the world without any semblance of anything changing. We know that the Turks have operated offshore in order to capture oil and gas illegally. We know that President Erdogan is encouraging more and more people to go and occupy the northern part of the island. And we know that actually the Cypriot government are doing everything possible to resist it. We in the UK, all of you, and of course all the UK citizens, have a particular interest in this because we have the Cypriot bases there which are so important to our international security. So that's a direct threat to, I think, to our international security and one that we must combat. So I'm very pleased, as always, together with colleagues from across the political strands, that we come together to support Cyprus. And by Cyprus I mean the southern part of Cyprus being reunited with the north and reuniting the Republic of Cyprus in the proper fashion. So we come together as a group to speak out on behalf of you and all Cypriots everywhere. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's always my great pleasure to be with you. It's always great pleasure to try and impart a positive message. We are going to try and see, we're going to have a meeting in Parliament on the 24th of November, which I think will be announced very shortly, where we're going to be promoting this. And we're going to try and get in Parliament more and more knowledge of what actually is going on. Because unfortunately we have to convince other members of Parliament, and in particular government ministers, to take what is going on in Cyprus seriously, and more seriously than we've done so. I worry now that we've just sold fighter jets to Turkey, which could be used, I'm afraid, in a confrontation with Greece. That is really serious, in my opinion. I think it's a strategic mistake of the government to have done this. But nevertheless, that's what's happened, so we must now try and repair the damage. So, ladies and gentlemen, a great pleasure to be with you once again. As I say, I suppose the only disappointment now, of course, is we haven't got the football team to celebrate their latest successes. But we wish them well now they've moved away. But let me end on a positive note by saying thank you to all of you for attending. Thank you for your commitment to the community. Thank you for looking after both the elderly and the young and bringing them up in the right sort of way in the spirit of the Greek Orthodox Church and the community it represents. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much indeed, Bob. Now, as you've heard, there will be an announcement by Vasilis Mavru.
Vasilis Mavru, President of Famagusta Association in the UK. This is a chance for me, for my committee, to thank Bob Blackman, the MP, for all his efforts to do two things. One, to promote a resolution on Famagusta and Cyprus through the House of Parliament, firstly as an EDA, early day motion, EDM, sorry, and as a resolution through the House of Parliament, which hopefully is going to be discussed there with all our position on Famagusta and Cyprus. Second, through Bob Blackman's efforts, we managed to book a room in the House of Commons to do our yearly function on Cyprus and Famagusta, which is going to be held at the Portcullis House of the House of Commons on the 24th of November at 6:30. So please, we need your support. You need to be there to to support our efforts, the efforts of our MP for a united Cyprus, for Cyprus without the military presence of the Turkish troops, for the return of the refugees back to their homes and land. We expect your assistance, your support on this event. Also, I would like to let you know that on the 15th of November, Saturday, 2:30, we are holding a demonstration, a peaceful picketing outside the Turkish embassy in Belgrave Square. So if you can make it, that will be a great support for us. And we do this demonstration every year to show that we are against the UDI, the Universal Declaration of Independence by Turkey, because we believe that Cyprus should be united and not to be divided either in a two-state solution, something that Turkey wants, or to have a separate part of Cyprus. That's it really. Also, I would like to thank the committee for the invitation and for all the good work that they are doing for Cyprus and also for the community. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Some more things. I would like to say a special thank you to Kiran Patel and his family for being here with us tonight. Welcome. I would like also to thank Panteleis Demosthenos for all his efforts to organize this party tonight and for spending quite a lot of money organizing this. Special thanks to our musicians, Gorgis and Nikos. We have them here every year whenever we have sorry. I would like to also thank Nicola Blackman for being here with us tonight as well. So I don't know if I've forgotten anybody else, but I think there is a special lady I would like to welcome. This is Maria Tsangaridis. Maria is the wife of Christos Tsangaridis, who was one of our great helpers. He was a member of the committee back in the very first years I came here to this community. I understand she's approaching 100 years old next month. And we wish her a very long life, a happy life, and welcome back here. I would like to see you more frequently coming here. Thank you very much.
μάτια σου μαγαλωμένη, τα παραθύρια σου με το βολούνε. Έλα! Ένα Σαββάτο βράδυ καλέ Μαρία, μια Κυριακή πρωί. Άμα Μαρία, μια Κυριακή πρωί. Οποπο Μαρία, ποποπο Μαρία, οποπο Μαρία σ' αγαπώ. Οποπο Μαρία, ποποπο Μαρία, οποπο Μαρία σ' αγαπώ. Απόφαση Μαρία για να σε παντρευτώ. Άμα Μαρία για να σε παντρευτώ. Οποπο Μαρία, οποπο Μαρία, οποπο Μαρία σ' αγαπώ. Οποπο Μαρία, οποπο Μαρία, οποπο Μαρία σ' αγαπώ.
Some more people, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Και οργανάτα αφέρω καλέ Μαρία, μια Κυριακή πρωί. Άμα Μαρία, μια Κυριακή πρωί. Οποπο Μαρία, οποπο Μαρία, οποπο Μαρία σ' αγαπώ. Οποπο Μαρία, οποπο Μαρία, οποπο Μαρία σ' αγαπώ. Σαμιώτισσα, πότε θα πας στη Σάμο. Σαμιώτισσα, σαμιώτισσα, πότε θα πας στη Σάμο. Ρόδα θα ρίξω στο γυαλό, Σαμιώτισσα, για να έρθω να σε πάρω. Ρόδα θα ρίξω στο γυαλό, Σαμιώτισσα, για να έρθω να σε πάρω. Σαμιώτισσα με τις ελιές και με τα μαύρα μάτια. Σαμιώτισσα με τις ελιές και με τα μαύρα μάτια. Έκανες την καρδούλα μου, Σαμιώτισσα, 42 κομμάτια. Έκανες την καρδούλα μου, Σαμιώτισσα, 42 κομμάτια. Να κρεμαστούν οι σούσες. Μου να έρθαν οι γιορτές, να κρεμαστούν οι σούσες. Να δούσουν και τα μάτια μου πολλές μαυροματούσες. Να δούσουν και τα μάτια μου πολλές μαυροματούσες. Για ρούμπι, για ρούμπι, για ρούμπι, ρούμπι, ρούμπι. Για ρούμπι, για ρούμπι, για ρούμπι, ρούμπι, ρούμπι. Μαριάννα, τσίκι, τσίκι, πάστα, τα ποτήρια σπάστα και τα πληρώνω εγώ. Σηκώμε, Μαριάννα, τσίκι, τσίκι, πάστα, τα ποτήρια σπάστα και τα πληρώνω εγώ. Και τα πληρώνω εγώ. Και τα πληρώνω εγώ. Ποιος ποιος, ποιος μωρό μου, ποιος,
Ήταν ο Παντελής.
ποιος,
Ήταν ο
μωρό μου,
Παντελής.
ποιος σε πήγαινε βαρκάδα κάτω στη βαθιά λαγκάδα, κάτω στη βαθιά λαγκάδα, ποιος σε πήγαινε βαρκάδα, ποιος, θέλω να ξέρω ποιος.
Έτσι, μπράβο. Το παστούνι ψηλά. Σέγγιο παστούνι.
Παίρνω διαβαίνω για να δω δυο μάτια αγαπημένα.
100 χρονών μπράβος.
Μπράβο να ζήσεις. Μη μου ζητάς να φύγω χωρίς να το σκεφτώ, γιατί μπορεί να πάρω το δρόμο τον κακό. Εγώ στην αγκαλιά σου νιώθω ασφάλεια, για φύγω θα γεμίσω με ανασφάλεια. Δεν πάω πουθενά, εδώ θα μείνω. Δεν πάω πουθενά, η αγάπη μου είσαι εσύ και δεν σ' αφήνω. Δεν πάω πουθενά, εδώ θα μείνω. Δεν πάω πουθενά, η αγάπη μου είσαι εσύ και δεν σ' αφήνω. Νύχτα ξελογιάστρα, νύχτα όμορφη, όμορφα τα άστρα και οι ουρανοί. Πέστε την αγάπη μου να'ρθεί να με βρει, όπου και να βρίσκεται να με θυμηθεί. Νύχτα φεγγαρόλουστη, νύχτα όμορφη, νύχτα φεγγαρόλουστη, νύχτα όμορφη. Άστρα, διώξ' τα σύννεφα για να βγουνε τα άστρα ξημερώματα, που είναι η αγάπη μου να'ρθεί να με βρει, όπου και να βρίσκεται να με θυμηθεί. Νύχτα φεγγαρόλουστη, νύχτα όμορφη, νύχτα φεγγαρόλουστη, νύχτα όμορφη. Μπράβο!
It's very good.
Okay, έχουμε special request, Zorpa the Creek, yes?
Zorpa who?
Yes, Zorpa the Creek.
Clap your hands. Anthony Quinn. Alan Bates. Yeah.
All together.
Prova!